It is, yeah. I've been to China on a couple of occasions. So I came to the first time was in 2008 to the Beijing Summer Olympics. I also came to the Asian Games in Guangzhou in 2010. But yeah, first time in Hangzhou. I tell you what's impressed me is that at the start of this event, we knew that it was going to be breaking records in terms of the number of athletes involved. More than 12,000 athletes here in Hangzhou. So to organise them, to feed them, to find them somewhere to sleep, and to get everything organised so well has been hugely impressive, because in terms of numbers, this is bigger than the Olympics. It will be bigger in terms of sports and athletes than the Paris Games next year. So the fact that Hangzhou has been able to organise it so effortlessly, it would seem, has been very impressive. As I was coming to Hangzhou, I read about Zhejiang University and was aware of its reputation as being one of the leading universities for sport in the whole of China. And I think as someone who comes from England, I find it very interesting, because still in England and the United Kingdom, universities tend to be centres purely for education. Sometimes there are certain universities that have a good reputation, for example, for track and field or for swimming, but generally, if you're a young footballer, you go to a football club. If you're a young cricket player in England, you go to a cricket club. You don't come to university. So I think it's really, really good that these students at this age, they have that balance in their life between sport and education. And I think that gives them a good future, whether it's in sport or something else in life. The students we've spoken to, both in the dragon boat team and the track and field team, they're very polite, they're very courteous, they're clearly very well educated. And what I think is so impressive about everyone that we talk to here is that they seem to have a really nice approach to life, whereby they see the value of education, they see the value of sport, and they see how the two can come together. They're very impressive young people. They seem very open to talking to foreign media. I know sometimes people in China are nervous about talking to people from outside of China, but it's been very nice to be able to talk to them and for me to talk to them as well. So it's been a real, hopefully a mutually beneficial for both sides. The best thing I can say is that I have an 8-year-old boy who loves sport, loves education, and we were talking after we'd been filming for the Dragon Boat. We said, hey, one day it would be nice if my little boy can come to a university as good as this, because the young men and women that we've spoken to are hugely impressive, and they're a credit to the university and everybody that works here. Yeah, absolutely, yes. I have to be honest, had I not been coming here to cover the Asian Games, probably not. And this is one of the things that a lot of people have said, that Hangzhou, a little bit in China, is in the shadow of Beijing and Shanghai, and outside of China it's not that well known. And I have to admit, I was one of those people that didn't know too much about Hangzhou. It's a city of 8 million people, an IT centre for the whole world. But when I knew I was coming to the Asian Games, we did a lot of research into the city, and Zhejiang University was definitely one of the websites that we looked into, and that's why we were interested in coming here. I think it's obviously a challenge. When I come here, I don't speak Chinese, so to have a resource in Hangzhou which had an English language service was very helpful. We do work with colleagues who speak Chinese, so that helps break down barriers as well. But having an English language service and something that we could research into was very helpful. And it's not just good for journalists coming into the country, it makes people around the world aware of Zhejiang University and everything that's going on here.